Hey everyone, Jonathan here. If you have dogs, cats, or really any furry pets, then you know the struggle. Pet hair seems to get everywhere, and sometimes those pet odors can linger no matter how often you clean. So today I'm taking a look at this pet air purifier that's specifically designed for homes with pets. I'll go over what makes it different from a standard air purifier, who I think it's best for, and whether it's worth considering for your home. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First off, let's unbox it so you can see what comes inside of this air purifier box. You get the instruction manual, and then you get the air purifier itself. Go ahead and pull this out. It's packaged really well to keep it safe during shipping. So let's take this out and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Turn it on its side here on the bottom. Get this open. It's not really big. I like that. It's not a bulky air purifier, so that's nice. Just take the plastic off. And on the bottom, you have the cord right here and the charging brick. That's zip tie there. Here's the top. And here's the side. It has a really cute cat on the front. I like that. And then here's your buttons on the front. So let me pull this off. So take that off there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into the overview of this product. One of the first things that caught my attention is the large air intake design. Most air purifiers use small grills or tiny openings. And if you've ever owned a shedding dog or cat, you know those openings can clog with hair pretty quickly, especially if you have a breed of pet that sheds more than others. This purifier takes a different approach by using a wide open air intake along with a electrostatic pre-filter. That pre-filter is designed to capture floating pet air before it reaches the main filter. Now, it's important to point out that this isn't a replacement for vacuuming your floors or furniture. If you got piles of pet hair on the carpet, you still need a vacuum, but for all those little hairs and dander floating around the air, this purifier is designed to help trap them before they circulate throughout your home. Another big advantage to this is odor control. If you have a litter box, you probably tried just about everything to keep odors under control. Maybe it's a dog bed, a wet dog smell after a rainy day, pet accidents, cooking odors, or even smoke from vaping. This purifier includes a pet-specific activated carbon filter that's designed to absorb many of those common household odors. Combined with the H13 HEPA filter, it helps remove both particles from the air and many of the smells that come along with owning pets. Speaking of filtration, this isn't just a single filter system. It uses a multi-stage filtration process that targets pet hair, pet dander, dust, smoke particles, allergens, and other airborne pollutions. For anyone who struggles with allergies during shedding season or just wants cleaner indoor air, having multiple layers of filtration is definitely a plus. One feature I really like is the compact size, and I think I've already mentioned that, but it weighs only about 7 pounds. So moving it from room to room is incredibly easy. Instead of hiding it in the corner of the house, you can actually place it where it's needed the most. Maybe that's beside your litter box if you're a cat owner. Maybe next to your dog crate, beside a pet bed, or even in a bedroom where your pet sleeps. Since it's designed to clean the air right where your pet hair and odors tend to collect, that flexibility is very nice. Now, let's talk about the smart features because a lot of you probably want to know about that. This purifier connects to your home's 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, allowing you to control it through an app. Now, how cool is that? From the app, you can monitor air quality, you can switch between different modes, you can set timers, and even receive reminders when it's time to replace the filter. That's something I always appreciate because it's easy to forget to change your filter until months have passed and then you might remember it. So that's always a nice feature. Another thing worth mentioning is how quiet this purifier operates. In sleep mode, it runs at around 25 decibels, which is extremely quiet. That's especially helpful if you're placing it in a bedroom or if you have nervous pets that don't like loud appliances running nearby. One feature that can actually save you money over time is the replacement electrostatic pre-filter. Most HEPA filters need replacing every 3 months depending on use. By catching larger debris with pet hair before it reaches the main filter, this pre-filter helps extend the life of the HEPA filter from about 3 months to roughly 6 months under normal conditions. Now, how great is that? That means fewer filter replacements and lower maintenance costs over the life of the purifier. So, who do I think this air purifier is best for? If you own dogs, if you own cats, if you have multiple pets, or you're simply looking for better air quality in your home, this is definitely one to consider. It's especially useful for pet owners who deal with shedding, dander, litter box odors, or simply want cleaner air in bedrooms or living areas. Overall, I think this purifier was clearly designed with pet owners in mind instead of just being another standard air purifier with a different label. The larger air intake, dedicated pet odor filter, multi-stage filtration, smart controls, quiet operation, and longer filter life all make it stand out from many basic models. So I hope today's video was helpful to you in deciding whether this is a perfect match for you. Thank you to the brand for sending this out to me in order for me to give my honest opinion. And I love this, guys. And I really like the face of the cat on the front. How cool is that? You got to like it. So I hope it was helpful. If you did, purchase this if it's something that you think that would fit your needs. Thanks for watching.